Welcome back to CrackaPack. This time a Foundation Magic the Gathering collector booster. We are opening a whole box and search for mana foils and obviously the Llanowar elves that are crazy in price. Yeah, I guess we should open them like this. That's probably better. The first one is always a little stiff. So the token is in front. Yeah, we have to do the card trick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pow, pow, pow. And let's dive into the first booster. We have a beautiful forest here. Swiftfoot Boots, always good. Sheevan Dragon, nice. Ravenous Amulet, Resilience. Okay. So, with Foundation, there's a new thing happening in Magic the Gathering in Standard. This will be 4 to 5 years, I guess. And as you all saw, as Final Fantasy hit the Standard board, everything changed. Boom! Here we have our first hit. Sire of the Seven Death. Awesome. Vivian Reed. Okay. Kiora in alternative art. Nice. And an Electro duplicate. Okay. Arabo is also here. That's fine with us. So we put them aside and we jump directly into the next one. And this is a little bit harder than I expected this to be. But nevertheless, we will crack open the whole box and see if it was worth the chase. Beautiful Swamp. A Chinese Pridemate alternative artwork. Nice. Mono white is one of the craziest colors you can play by now in Standard. It is fast, it makes life points, it makes big creatures, and so you have to have a problem with this. Ashroot Animist, okay. Kaikar. Giada. Ajani in foil, okay. And a Time Stop. Yeah, nothing too crazy. But a good booster. Good booster for starters, presumably. No collector would want to have this booster by now, but we do not know how the standard meta will change. That's the crazy part about Foundation. The Mossborn Hydra was a few bucks, like €2 maybe. And then it exploded because of Final Fantasy and the Chocobos. Etherize. That's playable card. Burst Lightning, okay. Filter. A beautiful rabbit token. And Soldier. And here you already saw a Kaito. That's also a good hit. Not too crazy, but it's a good hit. Zulashur, Coma, nice. And a Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Nice. So we're making some money back here. But obviously we are searching for the Fractured Foil Llanowar Elves. That's the biggest hit in the collector booster. And then, yeah, all the other Fracture and Mana foils. Those are the crazy ones you want, like the Sire of the Seven Death or the Bloodthirsty Conqueror in Mana foil, or Fractured Foil doubling season. Back up, okay. Yeah, Firebrand for the mono red aggro if you want to. Infestation Sage, always nice to have. Beautiful Goblin. So, let's see. It's a zombie. It's a zombie. Okay. Okay, we swapped here. So we turned this around. And it's an Alicia. Alicia is a good staple. Not like Prosperous Proportions or the Luna Insight. Scavenging Ooze. Man, I miss the times when Scavenging Ooze was like 20 bucks. But it is and will be a staple probably for the next 5 years. It's one of the best green cards as Graveyard Hate you can play in a deck, because you will get more out of it by hating the graveyard than exiling creatures from opponent's graveyard. Snakeskin Well, nice. A Braid and alternative art. Yeah, because he's growing the ooze, obviously. Sorry, but you can enjoy the Tranquil Cove. I have to sort the cards here a little bit. Aegis Turtle, okay, so Vanguard Shepherd. Let's see, we have a human here. Boom! That's a special guest, Condemn in foil. That's also one of the good hits. Not like the High Society Hunter, but we are already fine. Exemplar of Lights, nice playable standard Valkyr's Call, okay. And a Phyrexian Arena. Okay, okay. So we are not halfway through, but we got 2 of the biggest normal mythics you can already have. So that's a good one. We don't have a Fractured Foil. We have a special guest. The Condemn is a good card to hit. Let's see. Let's see. I think this will go very good for us if it stays like this. Island. Courageous Goblin, okay. Let's see what's behind this Vivian Reed. It's a normal rare, a Kiora in foil. Okay. Electro Duplicate, High Fate Trickster, Kaikar in foil, and another Kiora. Okay, so we have 3 out of 4 for a playset. Maybe let's find another one. Maybe not. I wouldn't mind if Kiora is not coming back. She was like 4 to 5 euros in the starter foundation, because what deck was it? It was Dimir, I guess. Dimir Control. Like a reanimator style. I'm not quite sure by now. Things changed so fast. I love this swamp. Little Liliana here, beautiful. With standard, the things, they change so fast. The Blood Witch, nice staple. Sets dropping out like wild. It's crazy. You can't track it anymore. Those are the normal Llanowar Elves. Those are not the ones we want to find. Sour of Chaos, okay. Another human, so that was a good sign first time. Let's check. It's a mythic rare. It's a 10/10. It's a Progenitus in the alternative artwork. Nice, okay. A Jani, alternative artwork. Kellen, okay. Celestial Armor. And a High Society Hunter. So that was the first half of this box. Let's check on in if the second half is maybe slightly better. We want a Fractured Foil, we want a Mana Foil. So 1 Mana Foil should be in each display. I don't know if the numbers changed, but they shouldn't. There could be up to 2 Mana Foils, and yeah, the Fractured are the ones everyone hunting down. An offer you can't refuse. Nice staple. Slumbering Service. hold on the foundation cards that are like 1 to 2 euros and you don't have to sell them. I guarantee you there will happen so much more in the next years. Nobody will know. Curator of Destinies. Okay. Like this one or even the Eversoul Harvester, they could go through the roof with the right decks, so hold on to them if you don't have to sell them. Archmage of the Runes and a Cranko in foil. Nice. Authority of the Councils. That has the comeback with the blue artifact, the white-blue artifact deck that's controlling the shit out of you while making synthesizer tokens. It's a nice deck. It has to have some aggro hate, so it plays the Authority of the Councils. And yeah, even some normal white decks. It's always a good staple. Beautiful Island. Vengeful Blood Witch alternative art. Nice. Essence Shatter, it's a staple everybody knows. Ooh, a foil Heir Apparent. That's a good one. That's expensive right there, and an expensive common. Another human. Let's see. It's a rare. It's an Electro duplicate. The third one, but this time alternative artwork. Man, do you see this dragon here? The shadow of it, like the Electro duplicate, like it is called. It's crazy. Beautiful. Spinner of Souls. Okay. Raise the Past. Yep, there's a whole deck about this. And we have a Lathril. You can play EDH with him. It's a good elf. And a Kellen. Okay. So, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. We have 3 more left. We have to find something here, folks. So we can make up for this box. Because of those chase cards, the box is like 400 euros by now. But let's see. We have 3 left. We don't have 1 mana foil by now. Let's find some beauty. Let's gather the magic here. Twin Blade Blessing, okay. Savannah Lines. Since 1994. Another Goblin, okay. Boom! A Scrawling Crawler in mana foil. You see this? Oh. Yeah, you see it. It's a good hit. It's okay. We take it. We take the other one as well. Okay. Another Elenda. And a Doubling Season in foil. And a Day of Judgment. Yeah, so you tank those out. You win the game. Nice. Is there another mana foil in this box? Is there maybe a Fractured foil in this box? We had the Progenitus, we have the mana foil, we had the special guest, but maybe there's still some hope left for this box. That's one of the most beautiful planes I've ever seen. It's like a rainbow cotton candy village. Overrun, yeah, staple. Exsanguinate, staple. You can win EDH with those cards. That's why they are here. So, a food token. Let's see. Normal rare. Genesis Wave. A beautiful artwork in foil. I love this card. I'm building Tanuk green, white, green, red Tanuk EDH by now with the Genesis Wave, so I'm glad it is here. We have the third Scrawling Crawler, okay. Another Genesis Wave, okay, we take it. So, 3 in a row is interesting. Lunar Insight, okay. So we have 1 in foil, 1 in non-foil. and one in alternative art foil. That's probably 1 out of a million. So we could say we are lucky with this pack, but not in terms of money. Okay, so we messed up, but I had them in the right order, so we can do the card trick here. And let's dive into the last booster. So we take it slowly. Mountain, beautiful one. Okay. Reclamation Sage, nice. Frenzied Goblin, okay. Jungle Hollow. Bite down, okay. Think Twice, beautiful. And a Step. We have a zombie. We have a rare. We have another Lathril. Okay. And we got a Chandra. Alternative art, non-foil. Another Ashroot Animist. Okay. And a Dracothas. The last one. So, it's another rare. It's a 3/6 in blue. It's an Archmage of the Runes. Bye bye, folks. Thanks for watching.